Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris, and tonight, it's all about tonight. We have got a fun little show for you. So, joining me here tonight, all the way from Palm Harbor, Florida, say hello to Jeff and Marrissa Gore.
Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
What, pray tell, are you two drinking tonight?
Are you even drinking anything tonight?
I am drinking.
Oh, okay. I am drinking from Distill Brewery, a wild sour, part of their wild sour series. It's their Pina Colada Ghosts.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's very sour. If you don't like sours, I wouldn't try it, but it's good.
I can't chug a sour, but a sour itself as a sipping beer is pretty damn good. I'll take that.
Yeah, this one's not bad. It's probably one of the better ones I've had in the...
two pina coladas. Gotta have one for Jeff Gore.
And that's about enough of that. And I am drinking a little gift we had a while ago from a good friend I know, and he gave us some Four Roses Small Batch Select.
Chris is that friend.
Oh yeah, that's him.
It was me, which is now widely available in Florida. So when I bought it for you, you couldn't get it here.
Nope.
Now you can walk into literally any liquor store and it's there, but it is a delicious bourbon.
I mean, it must be thanks to you.
That is quite the glass there, Jeffrey.
What?
Just to give everyone at home a heads up, so three of us, and maybe even four of us, I'm not sure, but three of us are sitting here watching the Eastern Conference Finals, the Lightning and the Islanders. So if you hear us mention that during the show, sorry if you're not a hockey fan, but three of us live in Hockey Bay, USA, and go Bolts.
Go Bolts. They'll already know what happens in this, though, so...
Yeah.
That's true. Doesn't matter.
But they can at least hear our excitement.
Go Bolts. And now the fourth member of our crew, Mr. Mike Mott, or as we call him, the Mike Collins of the Pub Trivia Experience. Did anyone get that reference?
I get it, but so I'm one that has to orbit the moon while everyone else gets to walk on it.
Damn right.
Oh,
like no. I'm fine with that. Like still, You
still went.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
I think they're Buzz and Neil, and I'm just the lunar rover. So I just kind of get left on the moon when this is all over. So you guys are fine.
It's all right. We had a good ride on you.
That's right.
And this took a wrong turn. Mike, what are you drinking tonight, buddy?
So tonight I have a beer from the Sufferfest Beer Company.
Oh.
It's called Head Start. It is a stout brewed with coconut water and coffee.
Ooh,
I picked it up randomly. My sainted wife had this amazing idea because I was complaining about how it was difficult to find single-serve beers that you could buy in the grocery stores outside of like most of just the basic local stuff that I'd already had. And she goes, "Whoa, you should try Whole Foods." And so I went by Whole Foods and stocked up and basically cleaned out half of they had this whole big thing, and they, sure enough, had a whole bunch of single beers. I cleaned them out, and this was one of them. It's out of, I think I saw Chico, California. But anyway, we'll see how this goes.
Oh, hey, this is from Normal, Illinois. Sorry. I just saw that. Good old Normal.
That's pretty good.
Is it?
That's pretty good.
It's not, I feel weird. Like Jeff and I, I haven't even gone over what I'm drinking yet, but Jeff and I are drinking bourbon, and Marrissa and Mike are the ones drinking beer tonight. So it's kind of it's a little off-putting. I'm not going to lie.
Isn't that pretty normal?
No, usually I'm drinking beer, but I'm on a beer cleanse, so.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm just drinking straight. I don't drink anything other than bourbon or whiskey. So literally, my diet is now just brown. I don't.
Brown in, brown out. It's all the same.
I'm the Odell Beckham of the Pub Trivia Experience.
Well, so what are you drinking, Chris?
I have got a bottle. I think I've talked about it on here before, but this is a bottle, a private barrel selection from the Corona Cigar Company here in Tampa. And this is Larceny. So it's their private barrel, the John E. Fitzgerald Larceny. Really, really good. Larceny is Jeff and I were talking about this earlier. They're kind of like a standard, just a regular, on par with the like Buffalo Trace, stuff like that. It's just a regular standard bourbon. But this private barrel is really good. And I'm actually cutting it tonight because I need to be sober for the entire show, and you guys know how I drink. So I need to be sober for the show. I am cutting it with a little bit of Diet Ginger Ale. And I will be off beer for a little while, so I am going to be working my way through this liquor cabinet whenever we record. So I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
Tonight.
Wait, but why do you need to stay sober for this recording? That's unusual.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's I didn't know that was a new rule here.
I think it's pretty well publicized how much difficulty I have with math.
Fair point.
And I'm hoping sobriety helps. That's what it boils down to.
Wow, I'm interested that that's the approach you took and not just, Excel.
I have Excel too, but I've got to hit the right buttons.
But typing is also a struggle for him.
So tonight we have got the Gores taking on the Singular Mott in our standard game. We have got 4 rounds of trivia, 4 questions per round. We've got our pregame, we've got our halftime, and we have the 3 questions at the end in the wager round. We are doing this somewhat Jeopardy style, though, where instead of everyone answering all the questions, they will rotate around and decide which question they want to answer based on the category titles. In round 1, we did a game earlier to find out that Mr. Mike Mott will be selecting first. But before we get to round 1, we have to go through our pregame. And our pregame this week is brought to you by my lovely wife, Leah. And this pregame is a movies opening round. I will let you know that subtitles are sometimes used to distinguish different installments of a movie franchise or to provide a moviegoer with additional information about the movie that they're seeing. I'm going to give you the subtitle of the movie, and you tell me what movie franchise it's from. Case in point, if I were to say Judgment Day, you would say...
Terminator 2.
Terminator.
The Terminator franchise, yeah, either one.
You want the franchise.
The franchise is fine.
The franchise, okay.
Okay. That's not the worst.
Okay, so once you have your answer, go ahead and lock it in. Movie number 1 is The Next Level.
Oh, we can lock.
Jeff gave the affirming nod. Mike, talk it out. The Next Level.
The first thing that popped into my head was Jumanji. I don't remember if that was the subtitle of the most recent Jumanji movie. I don't know why that would have popped into my head otherwise. So I guess I'll just lock in with that, Jumanji.
Mike has Jumanji. Marissa, what did you lock in with?
I also locked in with Jumanji.
2 points for everybody. Jumanji is correct. Question number 2. Your subtitle is A True Underdog Story.
I can lock in.
Mike is locked in. Jeff and Marissa, talk it out.
The only thing I can think of is maybe Rocky. I don't know.
Is what?
Rocky, maybe? I have no idea.
I don't know any of the Rockies.
I don't either.
I don't remember them having a subtitle.
None of them have subtitles. All 1, 2, 3.
They
but
might.
They do, don't they? In the newer renditions.
What?
The newer ones.
Creed?
Well, that's whatever. Okay, not Rocky. Okay, the true underdog story. Like, what would be multiple franchise true underdog story? Franchise.
A franchise.
It's got to be with sports. No?
I imagine so. I'm just trying to think of sports franchises.
I can't think of any.
All I can think of is like Mighty Ducks.
No, it's not Mighty Ducks.
But no. I think of another sports franchise.
Rocky, that's all I can think of.
Alright. I don't have a better guess. So.
I don't know. Is that an underdog story?
I know so little about Rocky that... there's definitely underdog stories in Rocky. I know that much.
I've run I've run the steps at the Philadelphia Art Museum, and
pretty sure that's not going to help
that's
you
about
here.
all I know about Rocky.
We're going on that.
Okay, we'll lock with a Rocky.
They locked in with Rocky. Mike, what did you say?
So I guess I kind of ignored the franchise thing, but I know that the subtitle of the movie Dodgeball was a true underdog story, so I locked in with Dodgeball.
So I did say in the opening that it was not necessarily franchise. It could be something that provides the moviegoer with additional information.
Okay.
The correct answer is Dodgeball.
So we got hung up on the franchise thing.
So
did.
yeah, when did we say that it was a franchise?
I don't know. I thought I heard franchise in the beginning, but never mind. Sorry, my fault.
It's okay.
Okay.
Number 3, your subtitle is Last Blood.
Oh, locked in.
Jeff's locked in. Mike, talk it out.
I believe, speaking of Stallone franchises, this is the title of the most recent Rambo movie.
Jeff?
Also locked in with Rambo.
It is Rambo. Nicely done. I have not seen that movie yet. I really want to.
I heard it was terrible.
Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't seen it, and I've only heard that I shouldn't see it, so.
I like John Rambo, the one where he's in, like, is it Thailand or Burma? With the chick from, not the chick, the woman from Dexter, Julie Benz. I like that one.
That one was pretty good, yeah, but then I just heard that this one wasn't. I don't know.
I want to go back. I want to end Rocky the way it started. Not Rocky. There you go. End Rambo the way it started, where he only kills like one person the entire movie. He's actually a pacifist.
Exactly. Yeah. First Blood was an amazing movie.
It was. All right. Question number 4. Your subtitle is Back in the Habit.
Locked.
Mike, did you lock in too?
I did.
All right. Mike, what did you say?
I believe that was the Sister Act 2 subtitle.
Jeff and Marrissa.
Yeah, that's the Sister Act 2 subtitle.
It is the subtitle of Sister Act 2. One of my pop culture blind spots, never seen Sister Act.
Ooh.
Never, ever, ever. Have no desire to.
If you had seen it at the time, if it was that time, I would say, oh, you need to see it, but you don't now.
No.
All right. The last part of your pregame is Final Frontier.
If you're thinking what I'm thinking we can lock.
The one other than the other.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're locked.
Okay. They're locked in. Mike, talk it out.
It's driving me nuts because I'm like, I can't pull it up, and I'm pretty sure that was the subtitle of Star Trek V, but it's the one that I can't remember what the subtitle is. But I'll say Star Trek.
Mike is locked in with Star Trek. Jeff and Marrissa, what did you say?
We also went with Star Trek.
It was, in fact, Star Trek V. Nicely done to everybody coming out of the pregame. Mike has got a 2-point lead, 10-8. Mike is going to be going first in round 1. Your categories for round 1 are computers, actors and actresses, news on TV, and chemistry.
With pretty much all of these categories, I feel like I could either definitely know them or definitely not. I guess I will start with the news one.
Mike has chosen news on TV. Here's your question. This news channel pays 58 airports across the U.S. to broadcast their network. They also broadcast other content from the channel's parent company, Warner Media, including cartoons and sporting events. What news channel am I talking about?
I think it's CNN.
This is a correct answer. Nicely done. Mike on the board with another 10 points. Jeff and Marrissa, what category are you going with?
What are we going with?
I have no idea.
What we have computers,
Actors and
actresses,
and chemistry.
Chemistry? I thought it was history.
No, chemistry.
I want not that one.
Not that one.
Yep.
Because it'll be Bleach.
Oh. I'm sorry, Marrissa, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you're
I'll speak up
you
louder.
need to speak loud.
I'll just put the mic by her since I talk plenty loud.
I left my heart in San Fernando.
I feel like we both would...
Oh.
Yikes.
I'm sorry. Who directed Psycho?
Oh.
You have to listen to that episode to know.
Let's go computers.
Computers?
Yeah.
Let's go computers.
Their question in computers, which is now worth 2 points instead of the usual 10, because Marrissa... No. Your question in computers. While many tend to throw shade at this font, it's actually very useful for dyslexic people due to its asymmetrical style that makes the letters easy to discern. What font am I talking about?
Oh, this sucks.
People give it crap?
Yeah, so
It's
there's...
not Comic Sans, is it?
Well, it's either that or Papyrus.
Oh.
I imagine Comic Sans gets more crap.
The Papyrus?
Yeah, so I think that's our best option.
Okay. I feel like it's a good one because it's used a lot with kids.
That makes sense. I mean, other than the fact that it's just a childish font.
Well,
and
okay.
don't ever use it if you're in a professional setting. Oh, wait, we're doing it. Let's go Comic Sans.
Okay.
Log in.
They have locked in Comic Sans, and it's not only useful for dyslexic people, it's also the font I use on my resume. That is a correct answer. Nicely done.
But also, don't use Papyrus.
No, don't use either of those if you don't have to.
I just find it hilarious that Disney uses Papyrus on on Spaceship Earth.
Oh, no.
We're going to pass it over to Mr. Mike Mott. What are we going with? You have got actors and actresses or chemistry.
Well, I feel like I have to make them answer the chemistry question, so I'm going to go with actors and actresses. Sorry, Jeff. You just have this
That's
look
fine.
like...
I'm just as bad at actors and actresses.
Now, if he doesn't get it right, can we steal or no?
We have not had the rebounds the last couple of recordings, but if you're both up for it, I'm okay allowing 2 rebounds.
I'm up for it.
Yeah, I like
Sure,
it.
why not?
Okay. I will then ask before Mike gets a chance to answer the question if you want to use a rebound. Here's your question, Mike, and actors and actresses. 1994 was a good year for what actor or actress who had 3 movies hit number 1 at the box office that year? Jeff and Marrissa, would you like to rebound?
No, thank you.
She just fought for a rebound and then said no. I want to put that on the
Unless
record.
you want to.
No, she's very wise. Way to not use it.
Okay.
Mike, talk it out.
Ooh, this is a good one. 94. 3 movies that hit number 1. When I think of 94, I think of, all the big Best Picture nominees that were out that year because it was such a great year between Forrest Gump and Pulp Fiction and Shawshank Redemption. But I mean, the only one of those that went to number 1 is Forrest Gump. And I don't think Tom Hanks was in anything else that year. So, and that's really about the only context I have for 1994. Really popular movies around that time. And you're not even going to tell me if it's an actor or an actress. That's tough. Let's see. I don't think Pulp Fiction would have ever made it to number 1. But it had a lot of actresses to choose from. I mean, could have been Bruce Willis. I can't think of other movies, but he would have had a ton of movies coming out around that time. But Die Hard wasn't until the next year, the third one. Man, this is a good question. I'm just drawing blanks on this one. I guess I will say I'll say Tom Hanks just because I can name a number 1 movie that he was in that year, and just to end the misery because I can't come up with anything.
All right. Mike has said Tom Hanks, and that is not a correct answer. Jeff, do you want to wager a guess for 0 points?
I would like to wager 100, please. But the answer is Jim Carrey.
The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and Ace Ventura all went to number 1. It is, in fact, Jim Carrey.
Wow, I don't know why I completely blanked on that one. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Well, you were going to all the serious big pictures.
I know.
You went the wrong direction. We're in America, Mike.
Right. I know.
All right. Well, Mike, you know what happens now is you have now left Jeff and Marrissa with our chemistry question.
Yep, and an opportunity to take the lead.
And you do have your rebound if you want to use it. This one is a long question, so please bear with me.
Okay.
Oh, good.
What chemical on the periodic table, beginning with the letter C, got its name from a goblin in German folklore because miners mistook it for silver? When they tried to smelt it, it gave off toxic gases that the miners thought was the goblin playing tricks on them. No word on if GM knew about this before they named a car after this element. Mike, do you want to rebound?
No.
All right, Jeff.
Oh shit! I just came up with it, but I just said no. So,
Jeff and Marrissa, talk it out.
I imagine this is cobalt.
Yeah,
Because that's
cobalt.
yeah, the car, and yeah, so we're locking with cobalt.
And cobalt is a correct answer. Nicely done, nicely done. Coming out of round one, Jeff and Marrissa have a 28-20 lead. As we head into round two. Round two, your categories are national monuments, sports, weather, and city life. It's Jeff and Marissa's turn to pick a category. Go right ahead.
Like, I want to go with national monuments, but again, I don't know if I've been to enough of them to know.
Okay.
I've
probably been to less than you have.
Probably. I don't know. Do you want sports?
What were the other ones?
Sports.
You have national monuments, sports, weather, and city life.
City life. I feel like you'd be good at weather, too.
Yeah, I feel like weather would be alright. I just don't even understand what city life is as
what is city life? Like...
City life.
I'm going to be asking us about lime scooters, or...
Maybe.
Since
Why
we
would
haven't
you
given
answers like that?
Since we haven't given a question yet, I will tell you, city life is a question about a specific city.
Okay.
Okay. Go with
Sports.
weather or sports.
Let's go weather.
Here is your weather question. 2005 saw a record number of named storms during the Atlantic hurricane season. Within 4 either way, how many named storms were there in 2005?
Okay.
Mike, would you like to rebound?
Nah, thanks.
Jeff and Marissa, talk it out.
Oh, jeez.
Can we anti-rebound?
Yeah, that's a... Oh, my gosh.
So I have a number that came to mind.
Okay.
Just, it popped into my head and I can't think of anything
It was
else.
a record.
But I like 19.
You like 19?
I like that number.
Okay. I mean, obviously, Katrina, like, basically, negates all the others. I know Wilma was one, right? Wilma was that year as well?
Oof, maybe 19's too low.
I think Wilma was that year as well, wasn't it? Was that 2005 or 2004?
I imagine if it was a W, that it was probably on a record year.
Okay, so that's
let's
what,
go-
28?
What?
Right? There's 27 letters in the alphabet?
There's how many?
26?
Okay. I think 25 is a safe bet. 24?
If they're named storms,
Within 4.
and we get to Wilma, that's...
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, so let's go 24 then.
Right?
Yeah.
That seem good?
Yeah, let's go 24. That's fine.
Do you have a different number you would
I
like to
don't.
propose?
No, let's do it.
Okay. We would like to lock in with 24.
They have locked in with 24. So, Marissa, you're right in a couple of fronts. That is the year Katrina hit.
It's not the year Wilma hit, though.
It is the year Wilma hit. In fact, in the hurricane season in 2005, we actually saw 5 storms reach Category 5 strength. It was the most active season of all time. Altogether, there were 15 hurricanes.
Oh, and tropical storms.
And 27 total named storms. So you get the 10 points.
Okay.
Woohoo!
It got so bad they actually had to go into the Greek alphabet to name storms. Because as we know, there are only 26 letters in the alphabet.
Yep. Sorry.
27,
26.
28, something like that. Oh, boy.
Whatever.
Okay, this question goes out to Mr. Mike Mott. Do you want national monuments, sports, or city life?
Sports is way too broad. I guess I'll take national monuments.
National monuments, here is your question. What butte located in Wyoming did Teddy Roosevelt establish as the first national monument in 1906? It also served as the location for the climactic scene in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Jeff and Marrissa, would you like to rebound?
Do you know it?
Oh, you were shaking your head like you did know it.
No,
so,
I don't know that
no,
one.
I do not.
I'm just glad I didn't go with that one.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Okay, they have decided not to rebound. Mike, talk it out.
Oh, man. I knew exactly what you were talking about as soon as you said it. And I can't come up with a name. I want to say it's like Devil's something. It's not like Devil's Butte. Oh, shoot. Oh, I think it's Devil's something. What would the would it be like just like Devil's Den, or it's not? I don't think it would be Devil's Peak because it's not a peak, but that was the first thought that popped into my head. All right, go with your first instinct. I'll say Devil's Peak.
Mike is locked in with Devil's Peak. Unfortunately, not a correct answer. Jeff and Marrissa, do you have a guess?
No.
I would have accepted two different answers. I would have accepted Bear Lodge, which is the area that it's located in, or its more common name, Devil's Tower.
Devil's Tower.
Oh.
I was half right.
You were half right and get 0 points, my friend.
You would have been closer than we were. So.
Yeah.
Weather and national monuments are gone. Jeff and Marrissa, do you want sports or city life?
They're both very broad.
They are. But I feel like I would know more about sports.
Probably. So let's go sports.
What about you?
I mean, I probably know more about city life, depending on the city.
But
Obviously. Sports,
you know about
I
sports.
know some sports.
You've named some sports characters before.
Yep. You know, those sports people.
There was that guy that did that thing.
Let's go sports.
The players of the sports.
Mm-hmm.
We're going sports then?
Let's
Yes.
go sports.
Okay. Here is your sports question. What Major League Baseball team allowed 14 runs in the first inning and 28 runs overall to the Boston Red Sox in 2003? Despite this memorable performance, this team would go on to win the World Series that year. Mike, would you like to rebound?
You said 2003?
Correct.
Right. Because, yeah. Shit. Yes. I'll rebound.
All right, Mike has locked in his rebound. Jeff and Marrissa, talk it out.
So the two names that come to mind for me are the White Sox or the Tigers.
The White Sox were in my mind, too. And I don't know why.
It's a weird thing for you to have in mind.
I know. But I don't know why, but that one, I feel like that was a White Sox year.
Oh, I was not paying attention enough to baseball then. Oh. Yikes. Well, I think if we both thought of White Sox, we should go with that.
I don't know, but... Oh, God.
But I'm also...
You're leaning towards Tigers.
I'm leaning towards Tigers because I thought that they're the ones that won the year before.
The Cardinals?
The things happened.
The year before the Red Sox?
Yeah. It could have been the Tigers the year after. I don't know. And I could be completely off.
No, if you think it was the Tigers before the Red Sox debacle.
debacle?
Go with Tiger.
It was a debacle for sure.
I mean, they swept the cards.
Hey, why do we have to keep saying these things?
Okay.
I feel like you're trying to hurt me.
I'm
now.
not trying to hurt you. I'm
trying
just.
to hurt me. I'm gonna go
I'm
cry.
trying to trigger some sort of memory.
You only triggering traumatic ones of the year after. It's not helping.
Red Sox or Tigers?
Not the Red Sox.
Or I'm sorry, the White Sox.
The Red Sox
honestly,
beat themselves.
You think it's Tigers? Go Tigers then. I don't know why the White Sox are. Like, I was going to a lot of baseball games at that point, and I don't remember. But I was going to Rays games.
Let's go Tigers.
Go Tigers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
All right. We're going to go with the Detroit Tigers.
They have locked in with the Detroit Tigers. And unfortunately, that is an incorrect answer. I do not remember the last time the Tigers won a World Series.
What? Could have sworn they had a random one up there.
They played in it in 2012.
But they lost to the Giants.
Yep. I've got Tigers here.
I think it was 84. I would guess that 84 was the last time the Tigers won.
So, Mike, you did lock in your rebound. What did you say?
So a couple things. The White Sox won in 2005. Main reason I know that is because they played the Astros, and I lived in Houston at the time, and I got to go to one of the games.
I knew there was a White Sox one.
2003, on the other hand, I'm actually somewhat amazed that Chris, our diehard Cubs fan, was willing to bring up this particular season.
Yeah.
But the Marlins defeated the Cubs and then went on to win the World
year.
Series and then went on to sell their team yet again.
I was literally in Miami that year, too, when that happened.
Your correct answer is, in fact, the Miami Marlins. I think they were the Florida Marlins at that point in time.
They were the Florida Marlins at the time, yeah.
But that is your correct answer. And as a Chicago Cubs fan, I have to take a second and apologize to Mr. Steve Bartman. As a true Cubs fan, I know, sir, that you had absolutely nothing to do with losing that game for us. If Alex Gonzalez can field the freaking ground ball at shortstop, none of that happens. But we won it in 16.
He spent the entire season proving that he could field a ground ball at shortstop.
Yes, the best, if I'm not mistaken, the best fielding percentage in baseball at shortstop. And he booted a ground ball that led to game.
Also, Alou doesn't catch that ball anyway. I still believe that.
Alou can't jump. No. There's no chance
Exactly.
Alou catches that ball.
But we digress.
It was the Miami Marlins. Mike picks up a bonus 10 points there as we move on.
Woo-hoo, needed that.
To Mike, your question in round 2, your last question is in city life. The 1939 World's Fair was held in Flushing Meadows, which is located in what New York City borough? Marissa and Jeff, would you like to rebound?
Yes.
All right, Marissa has locked in her rebound. Mike, talk it out.
So I'm not 100%. I know extremely little about New York City and its boroughs, as I think we found out on an episode about over a year ago. So the way that I'm getting here, and I'm not ashamed to admit this, is from the theme song to the television show The Nanny, whose first line is, "She was working at a barbershop in Flushing, Queens." So I'm going to say Queens.
And Queens is a correct answer. So Mike Mott able to capitalize on his rebound after round 2. Your scores as we head into halftime. Mike Mott has got 40 points. Jeff and Marissa hanging tough with 38. And your halftime question, you know I had to put it in here somewhere. It's going in here. Your halftime question is in geography.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Halftime question worth up to 20 points. I'm looking for 5 answers worth 4 points apiece. Not counting Russia, what are the 5 largest countries in Europe by land area? And now the Nanny theme song is stuck in my head. You bastard.
All right, I don't love my answer, but I'll hem and haw about it forever, because I just feel like so many countries are kind of at least seem similar in size. So I'll just go ahead and lock in.
Mike has locked in. Jeff and Marissa, talk it out.
Okay.
Okay.
We're good with this?
I guess so.
All
Are
right.
you good with that?
So we're locked in.
Are you good with that?
I'm good with it.
Okay.
I just don't like continuing, so. We have an answer.
I love the way you two communicate. It makes me happy.
At least it makes somebody happy.
Okay, Jeff and Marissa, give me your 5.
Go ahead, Jeffrey.
All right. Our 5 are Germany, France, Ukraine, Italy, and Norway.
Germany, France, Ukraine, Italy, or Norway. Michael Mott, what did you say?
I should have gone Ukraine. I thought about it because I think that's probably up there. But I had Germany. I had Norway. I was debating between Finland and Sweden because I felt like they're all kind of the same size, and I felt like maybe it was borderline. But I went with Finland. So what I said? I said Germany, Norway, Finland. I had France, and then even though I think part of it's in Asia, so it might not count, I put Turkey because I know it's pretty big.
All right. Who is ready to kick themselves?
All of us.
I'm going to go with at least 3 of us.
It's probably a lot of Eastern European countries, I'm sure.
So your correct answers, depending on what you think about Russia may or may not be on there. Not counting Russia, the largest is in fact the Ukraine. So nicely done there, Jeff and Marissa. Next up is France. France accounts for 5.4% of land area in Europe. Next up is Spain.
God damn it.
They're both bigger than Germany, really?
They are both bigger than Germany.
Wow, we took out Spain because they're like, nah, it's not as big as Germany.
The next one up, the 4th on the list, is Sweden.
I knew it. As soon as you said the kick themselves thing, I knew it. Yep.
Ugh.
And the 5th, and I couldn't believe this because this country is very, very narrow at many points. But you forget how far north it goes because it goes up around both Finland and Sweden. It is Norway.
Yep.
So I've got Jeff and Marissa picking up 12, Mike picking up 8.
Yep.
Your scores coming out of the half. In a nail-biter of a game, Jeff and Marissa have 50. Mike has 48 points. Heading into round 3, your categories are the Bible, celebrities, children's toys, and video games. And this starts with Mr. Mike Mott. What category do you want?
Oh, man. It's just like how I feel in voting in every election. Is there a none of the above option? I'm sorry, you can edit that out if you want.
I'm pretty sure that can just be a PTE stance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that stance.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I'm going to go with the Bible.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
Mike, your sister would be proud. Here is your question in the Bible. John 11:35 is known as the shortest verse in the Bible. It contained only 2 words using an NIV translation or 3 words using a King James translation. What is this verse? Jeff and Marissa, would you like to rebound?
I mean, do we want to even use it? He clearly knows it, so.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he knows it. So if we use a rebound here, does it get taken up?
No. If you use it and he gets it right, you don't lose it.
All right, we're going to use it.
All right, their rebound is locked in. Mike, talk it out.
No, yeah. So my hesitation with the Bible is just that the Bible can encompass so much, and there are parts of the Bible that I'm fairly familiar with, and parts of the Bible that I'm not familiar with at all. I guess this one sort of lies in the middle, but I believe the verse in question is Jesus wept.
Using an NIV translation, that is a correct answer. The 2 words is Jesus wept, or using King James terminology, it is then Jesus wept. 10 points for Mr. Mike Mott. Jeff and Marissa, your categories are celebrities, children's toys, or video games. What are we going with?
I imagine we have to go with children's toys.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. He's going to go with a children's toy from like 1958 or something.
Something weird.
I don't know. Do you like any of those other ones better?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Let's go children's toys.
They have gone with children's toys, and here is your question. Architect Frank Lloyd Wright's son Jonathan invented what popular... Edit point, Chris. Architect Frank Lloyd Wright's son Jonathan invented what popular children's toy set after visiting the Imperial Hotel in Japan that was designed by his father? Despite this fascinating story, the manufacturer of the children's toy set went with a more American approach to the children's toy. Mike, would you like to rebound?
No, I think I'm good.
Jeff and Marrissa, talk it out.
I'm quite certain this is Lincoln Logs.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah. It encompasses pretty much everything that's in that question there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go with Lincoln Logs.
And Lincoln Logs is a correct answer. Nicely done. And you're right. It was, I believe the patent was filed, if I'm looking at here, Wikipedia says, invented in 1916. Inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame in 1999. And my daughter will be playing with them because I loved Lincoln Logs as a kid.
We had a really nice set of them.
I had like 3 buckets of them. I loved that stuff.
Yeah, we had a nice set, and then they all got lost.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to them.
I don't either.
They probably got eaten.
By whom?
I don't know.
They were made of wood.
The dog.
Oh, yeah.
We just got our dog a year ago.
Yeah, well, we had a Kieran before that.
Oh, yeah. This was like 2012, 13.
Mike, would you like to go with celebrities or video games?
See, this is tough because I gotta go with celebrities because if it's video games post about 1995, I'm just really not gonna have a clue. So I gotta go with celebrities.
Mike, here is your celebrities question. Jeff and Marrissa, get ready to rebound if you'd like to. In 2014, what female comedian and actress posted a picture of herself topless riding a horse? This is obviously a replica of a famous picture of Vladimir Putin. Jeff and Marrissa, would you like to rebound?
I think so.
I kind of need a yes or no answer on that.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at this person
talking
here.
to me over here.
No. Yeah, we're gonna rebound.
You gonna rebound?
Okay.
Yep.
They have locked in their rebound. Mike, talk it out.
So the first name that popped in my head was Amy Schumer. But then for some reason I thought Chelsea Handler seemed more familiar as like someone who had done this. I don't know why. I kind of vaguely remember this happening. Even though I never even saw the picture. I know I saw the Putin picture. I know the picture that she was parodying. So that's kind of what I'm going back and forth. Like, do I go with the first name popped in my head or the name that for some reason, what I'm struggling with is I just don't know as much about Chelsea Handler. I don't know what she's done, and I don't know whether she would really be, I think I'm going to go with Chelsea Handler.
Mike has locked in Chelsea Handler. Jeff, what did you say?
We went with Mike's other option, Amy Schumer.
And we do have a correct answer. This question was written by my wife, Leah. So when anyone looks at my Google search history, this is why I looked it up. Your correct answer is Chelsea Handler. Because Mike got it right, Jeff and Marrissa will not be charged their rebound. They still have 2.
I like how you made me call out my answer when I got it wrong, but when I got it right earlier, you didn't.
Yeah, nothing.
That's cool.
Yeah, same.
Cool.
The only reason I did that is because you mentioned you had sent me Amy Schumer and he mentioned both. So I wanted to get that for the purity of the podcast, but by all means, call my ass out on it.
Well, like I was like over here mouthing to him. I'm like Amy Schumer, and I'm like, no, Sarah Silverman? No. And then I was like, the other one, I couldn't remember her name.
Marissa, were you in Tallahassee when Sarah Silverman got booed off stage?
No, not to my knowledge.
Oh.
But I am going to open my next beer.
All right, let's go ahead and let's do that now.
And this one is Flamingo Fruit Fight by Bell's out of Comstock, Michigan.
Ooh.
It's got passion fruit and lime.
Passion fruit and lime sounds good, actually. I would drink that. Mike drinking his Oktoberfest as we get to our final question in round number 3. This is for Jeff and Marissa. Your category is in video games. Here is your question. 1999 saw the release of this automobile racing game, the second in its series. What made this game so unique? The PlayStation game came with a scratch and sniff disc that smelled like burned rubber. What game am I talking about? And I will give you a bonus 2 points if you can tell me what sports game released a year later also had a scratch and sniff disc. Mike, would you like to rebound?
I'm debating. I have a pretty solid guess. I still have 2 rebounds left. Is that right? Oh, no, I used one on Marlins,
used
right?
One.
I have a solid guess, but I think I'm going to pass.
No rebound lodged. Jeff and Marissa talk it out.
Okay, 99. Wouldn't be any of the Grand Thefts, would it? It's too early.
I don't think so. Especially for it to be the second.
This would be the one where like you can drive different like cities and stuff. What was it called?
What?
Like, we used to play it. You could drive through, like, the Sequoia National Forest or whatever, or...
Oh, I really hate video game questions.
What was his name called? It was, like... Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Oh, my God.
Literally nothing is coming to me.
It's, like, it's an arcade game in every single arcade, too.
No, I don't.
No, it's not any of those. No. Racing USA or whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't.
It's not any of those.
No.
Okay.
We're talking PlayStation. We're talking 99.
Okay. A 99 PlayStation. It would not be Grand Theft.
I'm trying to think. He mentioned EA.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if it was an EA game.
Like Indy or something, or.
Yeah, well, like NASCAR or something.
Oh, maybe it was NASCAR. Oh, that would make sense. Or maybe Indy or NASCAR. Which one?
Maybe Indy
or Formula.
Or Formula One.
Yeah.
But just trying to think of a different game. There was one that I'm specifically remembering, but I can't remember the name of. Need for Speed.
Oh, yes.
Would that?
That's
make
what I was
sense?
thinking of. Not Racing USA. Need for Speed is what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I think that's our best guess.
I would go Need for Speed.
All right, I think we're gonna.
What do you think is the bonus though? The sports game came out in 2000 with a scratch and sniff. Wouldn't be FIFA or because that wouldn't be enough smells, would it?
I missed that part of the question.
A sports one in 2000 would it be Tony Hawk?
No, but it's a good time to remind people that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered just came out, and that was pretty much the only game I've ever played.
Oh, I love Tony Hawk. And I loved, what was the snowboard 1080 one? That one was
SSX Tricky?
No, there was like another one. That was on Nintendo, though.
Oh.
That was on the 64.
Okay, so we got Need for Speed. What if it's like Madden or something?
You think it's football?
They would put out like a scratch and sniff grass clippings or something stupid like that.
Well, that's what I was thinking, maybe FIFA, because that one was huge, too.
Is that even EA?
FIFA? I don't know. Is it?
I don't remember anything anymore.
Just go. We'll go with Need for Speed and Madden.
They have locked in with Need for Speed and Madden. Unfortunately, no points to be awarded. You're in the right racing realm. It was not Need for Speed. It was Gran Turismo 2.
Oh, that was the other one.
Okay.
Your bonus answer was not Madden. It was actually FIFA 2001.
Fucker.
Damn it.
And Marissa never afraid to tell us how she's feeling.
Well, you just missed her telling me that was the answer, and then I convinced her otherwise.
Well, that's why we have that explicit tag, everybody.
Thanks, Marissa. We almost made it the whole game.
Hey. I'm not the only one that is sitting here in front of our computers right now that is also bad about cursing, okay? Looking at you, Mike Mott.
I have been an angel tonight.
You have been great tonight. And we all were until just now.
3 of us still are.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you speak for yourself.
Your score heading into round 4. Mike Mott with 68 points. Jeff and Marissa have 60. It is a nail-biter of a game. Your round 4 categories are the solar system, your tax dollars at work, literature, and advertising. And the good news is, I know you hate all of them, but Jeff and Marissa, you get to go first. Before we get into round 4, I do want to let you know that Mike has 1 rebound remaining. Jeff and Marissa have 2. Here we go. Round 4. Jeff and Marissa, what do you want to go with?
Do you want...
I don't know what they are.
Well, there was literature.
Okay.
Advertising.
Uh-huh.
Your tax dollars at work.
Like what?
I don't know.
Okay.
And I don't remember the other one. What was it?
The solar system.
Oh, the solar system.
Solar system. Actually, I'm with you. These all suck.
But you know what doesn't suck? My beer.
That's fine. Good for your beer. Solar system?
Sure.
Is there one that you would be better suited
No,
for?
I mean, we'd probably do decent at advertising.
Yeah, I like advertisements.
Um,
I saw an episode of Mad Men once. So I'm pretty much an expert. You just smoke a lot and demean women.
and drink lots of bourbon.
Yeah. Alright, let's go advertisement.
Okay. Let's go advertising.
In a shocking turn of events, they have decided to go with advertising, and they have found the second bonus question of the day. Here is your question. A 1993 McDonald's commercial featured what 2 NBA Hall of Famers making trick shots to win a Big Mac and fries? A bonus 2 points if you can tell me where the final shot of the commercial takes place. Mike, would you like to rebound?
Yes, I would. Yes.
And the rebound is locked in. Jeff and Marissa, talk it out.
Alright, so I imagine it's got to be Larry Bird and Jabbar.
Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I know who you're speaking of. Yes.
Have you heard of him?
I may have heard of him and his.
You probably know more about basketball.
Slightly
than
successful
most
career.
things. Yeah, he was okay. Because I don't think. I mean, it could be Jordan.
I just don't think it is Jordan. You think it's Jordan?
No, that's why I said the other 2. It's only 2 people, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, and where was the final shot? I want to say it was like at the
It's gonna be something stupid, like off the Golden Gate Bridge or something.
No,
like that.
no.
No.
I feel like it's gonna be something stupid, like they're ordering.
I was like 4 or 5 when this came
I know.
out. I have no idea.
I feel like maybe they're at like the counter or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Or the drive-thru.
Like at the trash can.
Or the drive-thru or something.
Trash can.
Yeah.
Into the trash can or something. That would make the most sense, right?
I mean, I don't.
He didn't say they were making basketball trick shots.
No.
Do you like the players, or do you think Jordan could have been part of it?
I mean, I always feel like any time in that time period, I feel like Jordan could have been part of it.
I know. Maybe it was Jordan and Pippen.
Ooh.
Because that would be pretty old for Jabbar, I think.
Yeah, I like that one better. I like Pippen and Jordan better.
Okay. And what about the location?
I don't know. What do you think? Trash can?
I like trash can.
I like that too.
Okay. We're locking in with that.
Just to confirm, you have locked in with Jordan and Pippin and trash can as your final answer. Is that correct?
Nailed it.
Yep.
All right. Mike, you locked in your rebound. What was your rebound answer?
I locked in with Jordan and Bird. And I don't know 100% on the bonus, but it got increasingly ridiculous. Like they were bouncing off the walls, nothing but net, bouncing off the floor, nothing but net. And I thought the final one was off the freeway, and then like they're standing like on the top of the highway, and like it's like it was just completely ridiculous. But I just said off the freeway. I wasn't sure exactly.
I don't know. I wasn't much older than you.
Neither of us were Mike Mott old, so.
That's true.
That's true.
So your correct answer is Michael Jordan and Larry Bird. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar retired, I believe, in 88 or 89, like late 80s. So I'm glad you let your wife talk you out of that. I don't know why you let her talk you into Scottie Pippen, but neither here nor there.
In fairness, they were right in the middle of their first three-peat.
They were. But no, it was Jordan and Bird, and the original airing of the commercial, and I've looked this up in a couple of places, so I feel pretty confident in this answer. The original airing of the commercial is a shot of Jordan and Bird at the top of the Sears Tower.
Ah! It was still back when it was still the Sears Tower, like it should have remained.
What you talking about, Willis Tower? Mike has taken a 10-point piece right there. And Mike gets control of the board. Sir, do you want to go with our solar system, your tax dollars at work, or literature?
You probably already know which one of these I'm going to go with.
Our solar system it is.
I was actually going to say literature.
I know.
That was my second choice.
Here is your literature question. In what 17th century poem is Pandemonium the capital city in hell? Jeff and Marrissa, would you like to rebound?
I don't know where my phone is.
Yeah, we'd like to rebound.
Their rebound is locked in. Mike, talk it out.
That's a good question. I mean, when I think about poems and hell, I think about Dante's Divine Comedy, Inferno specifically, and I think about Milton's Paradise Lost. And I think the lightning just did something cool. No, I was really hoping that was you going, yes, he got the right answer, like really being excited for me.
Scored with 7.8
seconds left in the third.
Nice.
Is it 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1.
Yes.
Sweet.
Go Bolts.
Oh my God, that was so pretty too.
Okay, Mike,
Sorry.
keep going.
Go ahead.
No, that's great. No, so that's where my head's at, and I don't know which one I want to go with, but I feel like Dante was earlier than that, so I think I'm just going to lock in with Paradise Lost.
Mike has locked in with Paradise Lost. Jeff and Marrissa, what was your rebound answer?
We went with Mike's other train of thought. We went with Dante's Inferno.
So Dante Alighieri passed away in 1321. The correct answer is John Milton's Paradise Lost. Nicely done, Mike.
Good job, Mike.
We're really good at guessing your wrong answers.
Yeah.
And Mike got the correct answer there. Jeff and Marrissa will not be charged their rebound, although it doesn't matter. They have 2 left and only 1 question left for Mike. Jeff and Marrissa, would you like to go with our solar system or your tax dollars at work?
You go solar system?
Yeah, I imagine we have to go with that now.
Yeah, go solar system.
Yeah.
Here's your question in our solar system. According to a recent article published in Physics Today, over the past 10,000 years, what planet has spent the most time being the closest planet to Earth? Mike, would you like to rebound?
I actually don't have a rebound left, so.
You're correct. Jeff and Marrissa, talk it out.
Glad someone's paying attention.
Not me.
Okay.
Uh,
Which planet has been the
I'm
closest?
trying to think the last Physics Weekly that I've read.
And that was never?
Yeah, oh yeah, that was never. So, cool.
Okay, well, unless by some happenstance Pluto got closer, well, no, Pluto's not even a planet anymore. Uranus got closer to the Earth than Mars or Venus. I don't know. Over the last, 10 million years?
You said 10,000,
years.
and
Oh,
I'm not sure
10,000.
how you got to Uranus, because there's several other planets in between that.
Right, I know. I'm just saying.
I imagine that this question would not make sense if the answer was Mars. And I also suspect that based upon the movement of the planets, that the best guess would probably be Venus.
Yeah. I agree.
But watch it be something stupid like Pluto. No, I think go Venus.
I would say go Venus, but I don't know. Maybe it's
Can
not.
you
Maybe...
repeat the question? I just want to clarify some wording.
Of course. According to a recent study published in Physics Today, over the last 10,000 years, what planet has spent the most time being the closest planet to Earth?
Oh.
Spent the most time being closest. But it seems like it's a trick question if it's Mars.
Well, so, okay. You got to imagine all the planets aren't going around in a straight line.
Right, straight line, yes.
So, it could be any of them. God, this sucks.
Okay, well, Mercury has the smallest because it's closer, so it revolves faster.
It's true. So there's probably
Same with
more
Venus.
average time.
Correct. In contact. Well, not contact, but nearer distance. Same with Venus. Venus is going to spin faster than Mars.
Is 10,000 years enough for Mercury to beat out Venus?
I don't know. I don't know the revolution speed.
Come on.
Of all the planets. I just know that Mercury and Venus spin faster around the sun.
I don't know. If I were going to play averages, I'd probably guess Mercury.
You think so?
No. Just guessing. That's why I said if I had to guess.
Right, because I feel like Mars and Venus are the obvious answers.
Well, I don't...
Or obvious would be too obvious.
I just don't know how close Mars and Earth are in their own unique rotations.
Right. Venus or Mercury? Which one?
You tell me.
I don't know. And could it even be Neptune? Could like
Absolutely.
Venus be on the other side of the sun when...
We could keep doing this all night, though.
Just go Mercury.
Jupiter.
Just go Mercury.
Gotta be Jupiter.
I genuinely wish that everybody who was listening to the podcast could have just seen that moment of you guys just staring at each other. That was so perfect.
Let's go Venus.
You go
It
Venus?
seems fine.
Go Mercury. You want to go Mercury.
I do not want to go Mercury.
You're leaning closer to Mercury.
I am not. I am leaning closer technically to Venus. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe if I was, then I would know.
Where's Gavin?
Don't give me that face, Chris. You asked the damn question.
Gavin's literally learning about the solar system right now. Let's go ask him. Go wake him up.
Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
No.
No. Yeah, we're gonna lock him with Venus.
Are we sure?
Yes.
No, but we're done.
All right, they have locked in with Venus. And your correct answer, due to its proximity to the sun, Mercury has actually spent more time being the closest planet to Earth. No points there.
At least we said the right thing at some point.
Technically speaking, no planet has been closer to Earth than Earth.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not having that conversation right now. Mercury is your correct answer. Unfortunately, that means no points for Jeff and Marrissa and Mike. You get a chance to add to your lead heading into the final round. Mike, here's your question in Your Tax Dollars at Work. What video game console did the U.S. Department of Defense use 1,060 of to create a supercomputer? They did this because it was more cost-effective and a green option versus building their own.
I'm going to rebound.
The rebound has been lodged. Jeffrey, send over your guess. Jeffrey, send over your guess. Oh, damn it. Whoever decided to make this a drinking podcast?
You did.
I love that you had a whole diatribe at the beginning about how sober you were going to stay, too.
Yeah, right?
How'd that go for you, Chris?
Oh, well, I can't hang around with Mike without drinking. I don't know if this is more about him or more about me.
No, it's definitely more about me.
The rebound has been locked. Mike, talk it out.
Oh, man. So, I feel like I remember hearing something about, like, the PlayStation in this capacity. I don't know why. I don't have any weight of logic there. I just feel like I remember hearing something about the PlayStation being related to this in some way, shape, or form. So I'm going to log in with PlayStation.
I need you to be more specific.
I was wondering if you did. If I had to be more specific, I'd lock in with the PlayStation 2.
Mike is locked in with a PlayStation 2. Jeff, I'm wagering by me asking for him to be more specific, you know that the Xbox is not the correct answer.
Yeah, it would have been nice if you asked me for some specificity.
Well, Xbox is not the correct answer. It's neither the Xbox nor the 360. Your correct answer...
Damn it.
...is in fact the PlayStation 3.
Oh!
This was done back in 2010, so no points to Mr. Mike Mott. As we head into your final round, the way the final round works, I have got 3 questions under 3 categories. You can wager any or all of the points that you have, however you want, split up amongst these 3 questions. Your scores right now... Mike Mott has 88 points. Jeff and Marrissa have 60. It is anybody's game. Here are your 3 categories. Category 1 is a combination of history and entertainment. Category 2 is in automobiles. Category 3 is in sports. Lock in your wagers now. All right, everyone has locked in their wagers as we get into the final round. Question number 1, your category is in history and entertainment. Here is your question. What was the name of the American nuclear testing operation that took place at Bikini Atoll in the Marshall Islands? It shares a name with a pop star's debut movie and a finishing move from a popular wrestler. And no one has locked in an answer yet.
Well, why would we do that? We would have to know the answer.
I'm sitting here going through every pop star that I know.
That's what we're doing.
I gave you 3 different ways to get there. You're both trying to get there the same way. Okay.
Wait, 3?
We know nothing about wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling doesn't count. That's not a real thing.
Do you know anything about U.S. history?
Yeah, but we can't remember that part.
Yeah, there's 3. There's 3 different ways to get there.
No, wrestling
all the
doesn't count.
bikini, the fucking SpongeBob is the only is all I think of now when I think of the
Bikini
bikini
Bottom.
atoll.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I don't think I'm going to get there. I'm just going to lock in with the wrong answer.
Jeff and Marrissa, feel free to talk it out.
Oh, you don't want to hear this.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, we've literally gone from Elvis to Justin Timberlake.
We're pretty sure it's glitter at this point.
We're 100% going with glitter at this point.
We managed to get back to the Manhattan Project, but we realized
That's not the test
that's
site, though.
not anything to do with the test site.
No.
So, I got nothing. So,
I don't have anything.
All right, we're locking in with
Glitter.
glitter.
All right, they have locked in with glitter. Mike, what did you lock in with?
I locked in with something that sounded like it could fit all three things. So I just said Armageddon. I didn't know.
Okay, so none of you were able to pick up on any of the clues in the question. They were not subtle; they were right out there. So let me ask you this: what was the name of the first movie Britney Spears acted in?
Crossroads, no?
It was Operation Crossroads.
Damn it!
The Britney Spears movie
We said that.
Crossroads.
Yeah, we literally said that.
And the wrestler.
Wait, holy shit! Did you say debut movie?
Yes.
I was sitting there going through albums in my head. Fuck.
And the wrestler, the son of the late Dusty Rhodes, the wrestler is Cody Rhodes, and his finishing maneuver is called the Crossroads. It was
just to
Crossroads.
clarify, you're going to give me a Crossroads clue that has nothing to do with Eric Clapton?
That's correct, because I knew you'd get that. That'd be a little bit easy.
Well, we were all over that, but yeah.
Jeff and Marissa, what was your wager?
10.
10.
Mike?
I wagered 33.
So your scores going into question number 2, Jeff and Marissa wagered 10 and have narrowed the score to 50 to 55. Your next question is in automobiles. What luxury car brand's logo began as a family crest? The 5 colors on the logo, black, gold, red, silver, and blue, represent superiority, richness, boldness, virtue, and valor. Did Mike just leave, or is it me?
Mike
He
left.
just pieced out, yeah. Can we get another rereading of the question real quick? I just want to listen to some wording.
Of course. What luxury car brand's logo began as a family crest? The 5 colors on the logo, black, gold, red, silver, and blue, represent superiority, richness, boldness, virtue, and valor.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
It's not.
Chris, I can lock in.
Mike has magically reappeared before our very eyes and locked in.
That's not suspect.
Jeff and Marissa, talk it out.
I don't know. I keep coming back to Aston Martin.
I like that.
But I feel
'Cause
like
it sounds like a family.
Family Crest. Oh, this thing is not Ferrari. No, because Ferrari's got yellow and red. And the horse.
And a horsey.
Okay, what would have used... So Family Crest, you think lions, you think... I just feel like it'd be something
Maybe it
British,
was Ferrari, though.
British or Scottish or...
What do they have
Crest.
as luxury? They eat beans for breakfast.
Apologies to all of our Scottish listeners. Both of you.
Yep.
French. What French cars are there?
I don't know. They'd be small, probably.
Spanish.
And baguette-like.
Not many.
I don't think Mini's a luxury car. I don't know. We should leave the room and come back and be confident about our
Yeah,
answer.
then we can know the answer.
I don't know. We'll
I
flip a coin.
can't think of freaking...
I feel like we've named one, probably.
Do you think it's Mercedes? Do you think it's...
I don't know. I feel like Ferrari is a family name.
Yeah, but I don't think it's Ferrari. Ferrari's had like the same horse, yellow and red, for as long as I can remember.
Perhaps you're right. Maybe the one we're most unfamiliar with.
And green. It has green,
Maybe
too.
the one that we're the most unfamiliar with should be the correct one.
It's not...
And that should be Aston Martin.
Okay, just go with Aston Martin. Just go with it. Go with the car of Bond himself. We're locked.
We did it.
All right. They have locked in Aston Martin. Mike, what is your answer?
I said Cadillac.
Mike is locked in Cadillac. And your correct answer is, in fact, Cadillac. Nicely done, Mike. Jeff and Marissa, what was your wager?
25.
25.
Didn't even consider Cadillac.
Nope.
Mike, what was your wager?
I wagered 0.
All right, we're going to our final question here, everybody. Your category is in sports. During the 5th inning of the Pirates and Twins baseball game on August 4th, a 9-minute delay was called due to what? I guarantee no one thought this would happen when baseball was invented, back whenever the hell that happened.
We're locked in.
Jeff and Marrissa are locked. Mike, talk it out.
I'm assuming you mean August 4th of this year.
Yes.
It was Pirates and Twins?
Pirates and Twins.
Yeah, I missed this somehow, I think. I mean, it could be any number of things, I guess, but it was delayed for 9 minutes?
There was a 9-minute delay due to what?
Shoot. Yeah, I missed this. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. It's clearly something modern because otherwise it would have been something that was anticipated. Like it's not like lightning or anything like that. It's got to be something, interesting. Shoot. I got nothing. I'm gonna bow out. I'll just to say something. I'll say it was postponed due to the presence of fans.
Mike has said it is postponed due to the presence of fans at the game, which in any other year sounds like a Rays problem more than anybody else.
Right? I was just trying to think of something that was like super weird, and I was like, maybe there were fans in the stands.
I rip on the Rays because I actually do like the Tampa Bay Rays. Jeff and Marrissa, what did you say?
Well, it's interesting you bring up the Rays because it also just happened to them.
It just happened, yeah, like 2 nights ago.
And this was a drone that caused a delay. A drone flying over the field.
There was, in fact, a drone flying over center field, and it got to the point where the bullpen pitchers were trying to throw baseballs at it. Jeff and Marrissa, what was your wager?
We wagered 25.
That brings Jeff and Marissa's score to 50. Mike, you currently have 55 points. If you wager 4 or less, you win. Anything more than 5 and you lose, 5 gives us a tie. Mike, what was your wager?
Sports is too broad of a category. And I'm glad I didn't know it was baseball because I might have actually wagered something if I'd known. But since it was too broad, I'd wagered 0 on this one.
And your winner tonight with a score of 55-50 is Mr. Mike Mott.
Good job, Mike.
You guys too.
Mike finally got ahead in a wager category.
Such as it is. I told Chris, I said, I was going to go zeros across the board, and then you tempted me with history and entertainment.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised I did not get a Purple Rain answer there. I'm just saying.
Ha! It was his debut film, but again, I misheard the question.
It's okay. It would have been a wrong answer anyway.
Correct.
Well, Mike, you are the winner tonight. Marrissa and Jeff, tell everyone, where can they find us on the socials?
Oh, I'm doing this still. I'm not even on Facebook or anything right now. On Facebook and on Instagram, you can find us at PubTriviaExperience. On Twitter, it's PubTriviaPod. Or you can email us at pubtriviaexperience@gmail.com.
As always, find our website, PubTriviaExperience.com. For the Pub Trivia Experience, though, I have been Chris.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Marrissa.
And I'm Mike.
Have a great week, everyone.